Hi, welcome back to the organizing tip of the day. I had a lot of requests for organizing videos, and I have to be honest, I haven't really blogged a lot about organizing tips because it's already organized. I still think it's perfectly organized, but everything is in its place. We put things away, you know what I mean? It's kind of all boring and vanilla and not much to tell you about. But I decided what I'm going to do is share with you some of my top favorite organizing tips that helped me in the last year and a half go from super crazy slob to clean freak, but not even a clean freak now. I'm kind of like over it, but pretty tidy. So anyways, here we go. Some of my favorite tips. Of course, the number one tip is everything in its place and a place for everything. Yeah, and what this means is not just having like, okay, your scissors go in the drawer in the kitchen. No, which drawer do they go in and where, which compartment in that drawer do they go in? I know that sounds really anal, but that's how you get the rest of your family on board with you. And if your family is a bunch of D-bags and just not picking up after themselves, I don't know what to say. Put a lock in the refrigerator. You don't eat until you clean up your crap. Put stuff in garbage bags. I don't know where to go. My kids are still little, so I haven't really felt that yet, where I have to pick up after people. But anyways, moving on. So a place for everything and everything in its place. This is the hardest thing to do when it comes to organizing, is finding a spot for all those little things and remembering where that spot is. Sometimes making labels for everything, like you're like have brain damage and you need to label everything or you forget. But sometimes that really helps, and then eventually it'll just become habit and you won't have to do that anymore. So moving on. Okay, my second favorite tip is complete the cycle. This is a Peter Walsh saying, and basically it's like, what he was saying was, in a load of laundry, it goes through all the cycles. It goes through the rinse, it goes through the spin, blah, blah, blah. You wouldn't have it stop in the middle. And that's the same with everything you do. You should complete the cycle. So if you start washing the dishes, you know, you run the water, you wash the dishes, you put them on the other side. You can't just walk away and let them drip dry or whatever. Well, you could, but you have to come back to complete the cycle in a timely manner. So completing the cycle. When you take laundry out of the dryer, fold it and put it away. Complete the cycle. This is really difficult to do because a lot of the times we get sidetracked, we get all ADD, and we're like, oh, over here, over here, over here. And that is what creates it's time waster, and it creates so much of the problem when it comes to disorganization, is that we can't focus on completing the cycle or completing one task. We make ourselves a coffee, we drink our coffee, put the cup in the dishwasher, don't just set it down. It's completing the cycle in everything that you do. When you use something and you're done, you put it back where you got it. This takes practice, but eventually it'll just become second nature. But it is something in the beginning that you have to like constantly, you have to be that nagging mother to yourself. Like, put that in the dishwasher when you're done with it. It's really annoying. But eventually it does become second nature. So that's the other tip. The other tip I really like is having a routine. Having like a daily cleaning schedule. And for me, I do the same thing every day. Very boring. I wake up, I empty the dishwasher, I make the beds, I throw in a load of laundry. I switch over the laundry around lunchtime, and at night I put away the laundry and I do a half an hour quick clean. So I quickly vacuum every day. I know that's neurotic, but anyways, I do like a quick vacuum, not like a really good vacuum. I just give the bathrooms a quick wipe down, counters and stuff, and any fingerprints, and I just pick up anything I see laying around really fast, a half an hour. I don't do like a deep clean at all. I do that generally once a week, if that. Yeah, I'm dirty, I guess, but you don't really have to. That's the point. If you do half an hour a day, it keeps the big scrub away. Maybe that's how the saying goes, but whatever. So having a daily routine when it comes to basic household chores makes it second nature, flies by, and your house will be super clean and it'll seem like you're spending half as much time as you were before. So yeah, so those are some of my favorite organizing tip-tipperoos. Oh, a container, contain. So I like to use containers in drawers, in cupboards, in closets, in just about everything, and it just keeps things separated and not jumbling all together. So I have like a box for cords. I have a box for, you know, everybody has their little bin for their special different mittens, different everything. Like literally everything in my house is in a bin. I'll show you an example. Here's a drawer. Inside this drawer is a bin for glue. It's just an old shoebox. It doesn't have to be beautiful. It doesn't have to be expensive. And I hate reading those magazines because everything's like, oh, it's so intimidating, thinking you have to spend a lot of money to be organized. You don't. You just have to, you know, contain your crap in something. I don't care if you use egg cartons, something to keep it from rolling around and all mixing together. Because once it mixes together, it's no longer organized and you have to root. As soon as you're rooting, you're wasting your valuable time. So those are some of my favorite quick organizing tips. I'll show you later this space behind me, and we're done the garage, so I'll let you check out the garage. Anyways, those are your tips. We'll see you next time.